Hello, 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 and welcome to another meet. Quite a lot of things have happened recently that we have to talk about, so I'm going to skip over all the boring ones and get to the cool ones that I'm excited about. Let's get into it. To start off, we're getting a Wintermoor Underworld thingy, whatever. This contains two teams. The first one, I'm not sure what their sort of thing is. They're weird looking. I don't understand them. This guy appears to have a medieval sort of cattle prod thingy and a weird hat. This guy's got like two mugs on sticks chained to his head. This guy's got lightning bolts coming out of him and he's got a sort of hammer chained to him. This guy's got dual mini cattle prods. And this appears to be a very short, bold man wearing a hat of... Oh no, I think that's a leg there and that's toes. So it's two toddlers in a trench coat with a funky hat. The hat looks cool, but other than that, this is just a weird warband thingy, and I'm not a fan. The other warband, however, involves more of these hunchback, hairy zombie things that we've seen a lot of recently. They're quite cool. They're all right. I like them. I like this guy with the big axe and what looks like a slab of meat. All the horns coming out of this guy, cool. I like this horn attached to her back, and this bat thing's awesome. Something I really don't like is these rats. For Necromunda, we're getting some big, pink, icky, shaven rats. Not skaven rats, shaven rats. They're hairless, they're pink, it's horrific. I don't like them, they scare me. However, this rat lady with the double shotgun thingy, is that a shot? I don't know. Double barrel gun, a rat skull, this big cattle prod thingy again, robot arm. The hand's a bit unsettling. But this lady, very cool. These rats, not so much. And for all of you strange people who actually like rats, there's more of them. Equally scary, equally icky, I don't like them. Something actually good for Necromunda is this dude. He's got this massive crown on, these sort of mandibles from a bug on his face, the gas mask, these horns on the back holding up this... I don't think they're actual horns, but still, holding up this cloaks. This would be great for freehanding like banners on. Whatever this gun thing is, makeshift gun. Little skull with tusks, big sword. This guy's awesome. I like this guy. Horus Heresy, again, this big chunky guy. I actually really like this guy. He's got sort of like his under armor sort of thing showing. You know what I mean? And it looks really cool with his shoulder pad just obliterated all the way down to this metal underneath and over here and a bit on the knee. All of his tassely bits hanging off of him, a bullet hold. He's got stitches all over his face. I love this messed up man. He's got a robot fist. This guy's awesome, I like him. Legions Imperialis are getting some fancy little warhound titans with big guns on them. These are cute, I like them. I feel like Legions Imperialis is good for anyone who wants to paint a titan but can't afford a titan. You know what I mean? Like these guys, they're going to be like 60, 50 quid for two of them, something like that. It's a lot better than 700 bloody quid for a massive one, you know? I don't actually know if that's the price. They also come in little mode without their things. Big cannon heads. Very cute still. Some boring little Iron Hands tanks. Pretty generic. I like the cute guys popping out the top. Some drop pods. Nothing ever interesting about these oversized metal raindrops. Funky tanks with different tank attachments. They're cool, I guess. Tiny little bumblebee ships, but they're not painted like bumblebees, unfortunately. As for something actually interesting, the White Scars, I believe they're called, is getting this awesome guy. He's got a sick helmet on. I like the helmet with the face and the visor like that. Very cool sword. I don't know why I'd have the fluff there. I'd have it more on the handle personally. But that's the only thing wrong with this. And maybe the hooked up shoes. The hooked up shoes are a bit weird. They go up at the tip. And this I'd put at the sort of hilt, handle, end of handle. Yeah, just move that. Get rid of the weird hooked up shoes. And I think this is an awesome model. Just a quick detail. It would appear that there's some sort of leak for, I'm guessing, the Adeptus Mechanicus for Horus Heresy. They didn't show us any of the models, they just showed us Mars, and then this logo, which I believe is the Adeptus Mechanicus. I guess I'm excited. I don't have a clue what the models look like yet, so there's that, but Adeptus Mechanicus are always cool, you know? So that's something to look forward to. Age of Sigmar are getting this amazing guy. He kind of just looks like the Chaos Undivided Black Legion, whatever they're called. But he's got this shield, which is sick. You don't see enough shields on 40k, guys. But he's got this awesome shield. It's sort of horns coming out of his head. I think he's got 3 eyes, I'm not sure. A flame spear. He's on this massive, like, gecko sort of, what are they called? Komodo dragon thingy that's got like a scar of the chaos symbol and the massive horns and the tongue. This thing's awesome and would be very cool for a Salamander's or just a Black Legion conversion. Here's a better look at him. I think he does have 3 eyes, and he appears to have dragon scales on one of his shoulder pads. There's the side of the guy's head. This is just an awesome model, very excited for it. Something I'm very excited for though is Kill Team Termination. This is exciting. On the one hand, I'm a bit unhappy with it because it's got the Leagues of Votann again. Now, the Leagues of Votann already have a kill team, and I was hoping for something new, you know? Not the Leagues of Votann again. However, I do love the Leagues of Votann, so I'm very happy that they did get a kill team, and they look sick with their coats. I just would have preferred a new faction, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, they're an awesome kill team of Leagues of Votann. So let's look at some of their models. You've got this guy, or girl, you've got this girl, I believe, who's got this sort of rocket gun. I think that's a rocket gun. With this stand, which is interesting, you don't see enough stands. You then have this revolver, all the knives, they've all got their trench coats, and sort of, not armoured, they're sort of wearing jumpsuits. This guy appears to be carrying a stack of like landmine grenade thingies. He's got a robot arm, shovel pickaxe thingy, big revolver shotgun thingy. You can see a sniper, crossbow, goggles. These are just some very cool models. There you got one of the robot heads who look really cool. Another revolver. These are just some awesome Leagues of Votann models. But again, whilst I am happy because I like these models and I do love the Leagues of Votann, I would have preferred a kill team of different, you know, new faction. Something that is a new faction to come to kill team is the kill team for the bloody what they call Gene Stealers. These guys look pretty cool. I would have liked some more Gene Stealer-y ones, you know what I'm saying? For example, this is just a kind of guardsman, isn't it? But nonetheless, these guys are very cool. You got the signature massive forehead with the 3 lines. This guy's got a flamer, sort of rifle, smaller rifle, good variety of weapons. This one's got the sort of mutant-y Gene Stealer arm. He's got the little symbol on him. He's got the sword. This is what I was wanting more. But they're cool as well, I guess. You then have a couple massive forehead people. This one's got a sort of banner thingy. Not a banner, but you know what I mean. Sappy prod, comms guy. Here are some more examples of some really cool ones. This one's got the sort of alien arm, big gun. I like his head with the veins. This guy I really like, the medic man. He's got this sort of syringe gun, his backpack, not backpack, satchel, his goggles. He's got a cool head. Sniper man again, with the veins on the forehead. And then I'm not sure, and I can't be bothered to look into it, I think these guys might come as part of the kill team. I'm not sure. Hopefully they do, because they look awesome. You've got these 2 little men who are adorable. This one big guy, the Brood something. I believe this is already a model, which leads me to think that these guys won't be coming as part of the kill team, which is upsetting. I can't be bothered to read to find out. This guy though, he's very cool. Got 1 gun, 1 sword. That looks like a sort of Eldar sword. I think that might be stolen. I'm not sure. You know, I don't know lore. Maybe he's got an Eldar sword. Maybe that's part of the Gene Stealers. Who knows? Claw hand. I like this armour he's got. This sort of ridged armour here and the weird head thing. I would have preferred to see some of that on these guys, but I'm still happy with them. And then you got this sort of mage character. I really like this staff. With the sort of little Gene Stealer guy holding up the emerald. That's awesome. The 2 turquoisey tethers coming down. His head thing. All very cool. I do like these models. And I hope this is not the terrain for it, because it appears to be sort of big batteries, which this just looks bad. If you got a lot of them, that'd be pretty cool. Have like a battery cable pipeline sort of maze. That'd be pretty cool. But if it's just like 2 batteries, that's upsetting. Oh shit, I'm looking at the picture up here. They seem to be massive batteries. I thought they were way smaller. Look at those things. Jeez. I'm watching just the video they released again, and it seems to show off these new characters in the kill team. So I'm starting to think they might be a part of it. Here's a guy I don't believe we saw before with the double knives. I don't think we saw him. But yeah, I think they might be part of the kill team. I'm not sure. I hope they are, because they're really cool. Here are their names. You've got the Patriarch, who's this big guy. The Magus, which is this little wizard man, and the Brood Brother Sniper. I don't know why he's the only named one. And then all of your Leagues of Votan have their Nordic names. Jaeger Bombast, Jaeger Thane, and Jaeger Riffelkien. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done the accent though. The old world's got some dwarfs, they're alright. They look like the Age of Sigmar metal dwarf men. You got these guys holding up the shield with the big boss man on it with his massive hat. Here you can see he's got a sort of mohawk hat, which is quite cool. All these emeralds and gems and sapphires and stuff on them. Big helmet. This just looks too much like the Age of Sigmar fire dwarfs. You know, if they're gonna make them their own thing, you know what I'm saying? This guy's cool with his sort of anvil hat thing, anvil hammer. They're average infantry, shields with hammers with wings. They suffer again from the old world stuff. It doesn't look as good as the new models that come out for stuff like Warhammer and Age of Sigmar. And I don't understand why they're making bad models but charging the same prices as they would if they were good models. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you like this and it hits your nostalgia, I'm happy for you. But I mean, this is just the metal guys from Age of Sigmar. Now, come on, come up with your own stuff. But you know what I'm saying? It's just you can't sell old models. That's just not how this works. Make nice new models. Some very interesting new models though are these new Chaos characters. You got this big hunky guy. I love his claw hand. The face on his crotch is awesome. The little tusks, the big horns, the sort of bar. I don't understand why all the Chaos stuff seems to have metal fences as part of their armour and stuff. It's a bit weird to me, but I like it nonetheless. Here's him in an alternative Alpha Legion paint scheme, which is very cool. It also shows off some of his other weapons, which are the plasma gun, this sort of spiky javelin spear thingy, there's a hammer, chain axe. The head doesn't look that good actually. I don't know if that's just because this is a bad image of it and I'm not looking at it properly, but it doesn't look that too good, you know. Nonetheless, onto this guy. A jump pack captain guy, which is good because we've gotten jump packs for the regular Marines. Chaos should get some too. He's got a dagger on his chest, big axe, not a chain axe, just a regular one. Plasma pistol, this awesome jump pack with the teeth coming out. Another awesome helmet. Chaos guys just have cool helmets. Here's him in an alternative paint scheme as a Night Lord. This looks awesome. He has a decent head. Some claws. Very cool. Clawed feet as well, which look weird. I'm not sure how I feel about the clawed feet. Last but not least, a Warcry warband thingy. This is an alright warband. I like this warband. You got the Skelly guys. This is a skeleton centaur thingy with a sort of bow. It looks like. Is that a bow? No, that seems to be like a whip. A spinal cord whip and some ghostly blade. I think he's a Cyclops. That's pretty cool. I like his helmet made of the jawbones. This, everyone who plays Old World, this is a good skeleton horse sculpt. This looks cool. The Old World skeleton horse is a shit. Zombie dogs. These guys are actually pretty awesome. I do like these. I see green in them. I think they might have a ghostly inside or something. I'm not sure what that is. But nonetheless, I love these guys. They look awesome. Sort of plated armour look. Very cool. And the regular armour's alright. Skeleton, bat, bird, zombie, monster thingies with flesh off the wings. The flesh on the wings looks awesome. I think they would have looked quite sort of dull without the flesh on the wings if it was just bone wings. But the flesh really looks cool. I don't like the human face skull things. They should have had beaks. Some beefed up skeletons with spears. I don't know why they're so chunky. I don't know. But it looks cool nonetheless. Does that have a skull in his arm? That's awesome. They got spinal cord hats. Interesting. As for the alternate warband, it's the Sylvaneth Tree People, who are quite cool. However, painting all of those bees looks like it'd be painful. I can see why they just went black. Beehives on the head, awesome. Tentacles, don't like them. Would I like something different than a tentacle? Vines, anything. I don't know what these are. These warty tentacles. Warty tentacles are not cool. Cool curly spear. Looks like the thing from Kung Fu Panda. And the bees are awesome. This man looks like it's an infection on him. Is it an infection? Are these infected trees? That'd be a cool concept. What is that? Is that an animal? If that's an animal, that's really cool. I like the star animal. The bows are cool. This is a really nicely painted sword. I like this. Here's a whip man. He's scary. He's gnarly. I like him. This guy's got mushrooms growing all up him. That's awesome. Like a shield. These are just the regular tree people, but with the infection thingy. I think it is an infection. It's a cool infection. I take it back. I like the infection. I don't like it as hair. Not as hair, but as like spewing out of their legs and chest. Oh, these are cool. I like these guys, the tree men. They're cool. As for my channel, last week I did a Chaplain in Terminator armor painting video, and I believe this week I'm doing an unboxing of the Jump Pack Captain. So subscribe to see any of those, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.